Hello and welcome to this video, which is a condensed recap in English of the keynote presentation that was delivered at the Copernic product launch event in Paris in June 2022. For anyone who's unfamiliar with Copernic, we design, produce, and deploy professional grade rugged handheld devices for use in a variety of control and traceability applications, including public transportation ticketing, mobile biometric identification or access control, and asset tracking and logistics. So with that background, Copernic has distinct competencies, starting with, of course, mobility, the ability to create fit-for-purpose rugged devices designed to make mobile workers efficient, effective, and happy. And on top of that, Copernic is expert at data connectivity, including security, deployment, device monitoring, all essential for mobile device deployments. And finally, our connectivity solutions can provide advanced analytic options and provide insight into the data that you capture. The Copernic business spans across 3 business units, starting with the mobile identity and access control, where we provide unique mobile devices to capture identity document information, fingerprints, and other biometric information for applications and use cases in areas such as border control, police forces, military, and so on. Similar devices can also read specific ID cards and badges for applications in physical access control systems. In our Smart City business unit, we have 2 primary areas of focus. First, in the area of public transportation, we provide devices and solutions that allow for mobile fare control and ticket inspection of transportation passengers, along with mobile ticket sales. We also have solutions that enhance on-street parking management through different methods of enforcement. Finally, in our Smart Asset Tracking business unit, we deploy technologies ranging from IoT sensors to different RFID technologies to track people, goods, and equipment. We also extend that reach by providing onboard vehicle telematic solutions for fleet management. So if we look across these 3 business lines, it yields a number of unique applications with needs for a variety of technology solutions, from fingerprints to identity documents, point of sale or RFID or barcodes. This drives the need for many different types of mobile devices to efficiently address all these types of use cases. Which brings us to our design philosophy, which is essentially use the right tool for the job. For example, if you worked in construction and on any given day you were asked to demolish a brick wall, you have a choice of tools at your disposal. You can start by looking at a jackhammer. It's big and it's bulky and it would require some effort to transport and set up, but you could get the job done effectively once you finally get started. Or you could consider a regular hammer. It's small and it's lightweight and it's easily available, but probably not specifically designed for the task at hand. In the end, the best tool is a sledgehammer, the perfect balance of functionality and portability to get the job done. So a Copernic device is a terminal perfectly adapted for your unique needs and designed for your specific use. It's not a consumer product attempting to work and operate beyond its design purpose, nor is it an accessory that needs to be managed and used and set up separately. So with all that background, we would like to introduce our new product line. We start with the Copernic Access, which is currently available and shipping in volume. And today we introduce the Access ER in 2 new available formats, specifically designed for multiple business sectors and multiple applications. So why did we take this approach with the Access ER? Well, it takes its cue from history, specifically the Workabout Pro, one of the best-selling enterprise mobile devices in the last 15 years. And its flexibility, which allows Kopernik to deliver the right tool for the right job. And why Access? Because of the accessibility of information collected in very demanding environments. Incomplete security is at the heart of our purpose and our product development. It is the DNA of Kopernik. So what this leads us to is one family of products, 3 formats with options available for each of our market segments in public transportation, mobile ticketing, access control, secure identification, asset management, logistics, and traceability. And we will be going into that in detail in this presentation. The base platform for all the devices is the same, with some variations on obviously the size and the weight depending on the options installed. They all have a 5-inch high definition touchscreen. They all have a front camera and a back camera, micro SD slot, a removable 4,000 milliamp hour battery. They all share the same processor, which is a long life processor from Qualcomm, and use Android 10 as the operating system. They are designed for IP67 and a drop rating of 1.2 meters. They all have Bluetooth, wireless LAN, and a global wide area wireless radio, integrated GPS, an integrated secure element, an optional 2D barcode imager, and are certified in Europe, North America, and other countries on demand. More information on the product and the specifications is available on our website, www.kopernik.fr. So we'll start by looking at the Smart City business unit. And if we look at the history and the experience in the market within Kopernik, it goes back to a team that had its first experience with the SNCF project with the Workabout Pro, then introducing 2 other modified products to the market in 2010 with the Orion and Naos, until the launch of a specific Kopernik device, the C1 ASK in 2014, and its successor in 2018. All in all, it's a team with extensive experience in the market, having deployed more than 30,000 devices in the field to date. In fact, in our home market, in France, 80% of French cities with more than 100,000 inhabitants have their public transport systems equipped by Kopernik. And we are present in more than 15 countries in the world in public transport applications. So now we're going to take a short look at a video that describes the type of applications that Kopernik addresses.
For many years, public transportation controllers have used mobile devices onboard trains and buses for ticket validation applications. But now, as ticketing technology is evolving at a rapid pace, these devices are evolving to keep up. Modern mobile devices can read and validate RFID tickets and passes as in the past, but today, together with modern soft POS solutions, they can be used to sell tickets and take payments on board. This leads to greater flexibility and satisfaction for both customers and controllers. When performing ticket control applications, public transport operators no longer have the luxury of dealing with only one type of fare media. As always, these mobile devices are optimized for quickly reading travel cards and passes, but they now also need to verify credit cards used for travel through secure tokenization technology that meets today's privacy and security standards. As transport systems evolve through different generations of ticket solutions, there are often requirements to also support older legacy technology, while at the same time transitioning to modern-day ticketing, such as smartphone wallets, barcodes, or smart devices. And when required, advanced mobile devices can document infractions, issue penalties, and receive payment on the spot. Finally, With advanced wireless communication options, mobile devices can provide route and timetable information and updates on a real-time basis. Kopernik provides ruggedized devices that provide public transportation systems with high-performance, ruggedized solutions for mobile point-of-sale, ticket inspection and verification, and real-time information and communication, all together in one device in one hand. Contact Kopernik to learn more. www.kopernik.fr.
Now, having seen the applications that we address in the public transportation market, we look at the Access ER version specifically targeted at the public transportation market. This model of the Access ER has an integrated ASK RFID module from Paragon ID. It's a high-performance RFID module for ticketing applications that fits in the extended read area on the Access ER. Reads tickets from the front and back. It's certified to public transportation standards. It's EMV level 1 and 2 compliant for payment capability. It has an optional soft POS payment integration, 2 SAM slots, and an optional 2D imager if you're using barcodes. And it's all integrated into a rugged smartphone format with a removable battery. The module from ASK, from Paragon, supports all of the symbologies listed at the bottom of the slide. And again, you can get more information on our website. So in summary, why the Access ER for public transportation? It is a fit-for-purpose device. It has high-performance reading of tickets, cards, and barcodes. No fumbling around with tickets, no trying to find the right read spot. It's high performance, high accuracy. It's certified to various public transportation ticketing standards. It's an all-in-one device. So it's one product with multiple possibilities and multiple solutions for a global solution provider that may have many customers with many different needs. And it's ready for all EMV and soft POS applications, for payment, for issuing fines, for selling tickets, and so on. And finally, Kopernik provides expert solutions for security and deployment, which you can find more information on our website or on our videos. Now moving to the business unit for mobile identity and access control. Again, a look back at the history. The business unit began its work with a project for biometrics on Canadian airports, again using the Workabout Pro and an HID module and a biometric fingerprint capture solution. And then in 2015, introducing the C1 with a HID RFID module and an ATEX version of a device called the C5, which also read MyFair and DesFire types of application symbologies. In 2018, the launch of the C1-2 with the HID module, a specific device that continued on the C1 history. And in 2020, the devices were certified in the Tyco catalog. We introduced the Legic module, and we introduced the Access current version that supported MyFair and DesFire symbologies. Again, we'll take a quick look at a video that introduces the applications that we use in the physical access control world.
What does it mean to add mobility to physical access control systems? Essentially, it means that you take your existing access control system and extend it almost anywhere using rugged handheld devices. These specialized devices can tap and read most available badges and ID cards used for access control, but they can also read barcodes and enter information, and this leads to a number of new applications and opportunities thanks to mobility. To improve safety, mobile devices can be used to quickly scan ID badges at a mustering point to perform a roll call during an emergency evacuation. By processing real-time information across muster points, the system can ensure all employees, visitors, and contractors are accounted for and immediately provide communication options when people are not. Mobile devices can also be used to enhance security at remote entrances and gates. to check access rights before personnel enter a campus area. These flexible devices can also be used for health screening checkpoints or documents and ID checks, including mobile security checks and inspections. Mobility can also provide enhanced safety and security at remote and temporary locations, such as storage yards, construction sites, or temporary warehouses. And by using wireless communications, there is no need for installing costly fixed infrastructure. Finally, mobility can provide secure access and attendee check-in, check-out management for all types of corporate events such as off-site training, sales meetings or conferences, as well as group transportation such as shuttles, carpools, or field trips. To learn more about what mobility can do for your physical access control system, contact Kopernik, www.kopernik.fr.
So now that we have seen the different applications for mobile devices and physical access control, we can look at our three current options for this market. We've already looked at the center version here, the Paragon ID ASK version, which is used in our public transportation applications, but is also applicable for physical access control systems. In addition to that, we have two other options. The first being an HID I-Class Prox version of the Access ER, and the second one being an STID version of the Access ER. So we already went over the ASK version. This is the integrated HID I-Class module. Once again, it's in the ER form factor, so it has the extended read area for high performance reading on the front and the back of ID cards. It also supports the optional 2D imager if you're using barcodes on ID badges or tickets or other methods of access control. And again, it's fully integrated smartphone phone format with a removable battery. So this has the HID mini module, which supports the most common low and high class frequency card, low and high frequency card technologies. And the specifications are listed at the bottom of the slide. The final option is the integrated STID module provided by STID. It's a high security RFID module which reads MyFair, DesFire, and EV2 RFID cards. Again, the specifications at the bottom with the same sort of form factor and performance characteristics as the previous two versions. Kopernik is proud to be a member of SPAC, which is the Smart Physical Access Control Consortium. It's an alliance for autonomous and interoperable European security, who has developed the SSCP Certified Communication Protocol, which ensures ultra secure communications between devices. It's the only protocol that's been certified by ANSI, which is the French cybersecurity agency, and it has a guarantee of interoperability. Again, Kopernik is a member of this, and we invite you to learn more about SPAC in the physical access control space. Also in the same business unit, we have our portfolio of products in the secure ID market segment, and Access ER expands that portfolio. So again, looking at the history, going back in 2008, the creation of a integrated biometric capability in a product called the RapID V1. In 2010, taking again the Workabout Pro, creating an EID version of that, which biometric fingerprint options as well. And in 2014, introducing the C1 EID, a Kopernik specific product, also referred to as the RapID 2. And in 2018, the next evolution of that, which is the C1-2 EID and the RapID 3. So a long experience in the design of mobile products, specifically for the biometric, mobile biometric capture market. So the Access ER comes in a version with an integrated FAP30 fingerprint module from Integrated Biometrics. It's the Dano fingerprint sensor. It's a high performance FBI PIV certified FAP30 fingerprint sensor. It's fast, lightweight LES technology. It's specifically designed for mobile devices and mobile applications for extreme temperature, sunlight, durability. It's specifically designed for this type of application. The Access ER version here has an NFC smart card reader as default. It has low power consumption with the fingerprint sensor to allow extended battery life. Again, the 2D imager is an option, and it's all fully integrated in a smartphone form factor. So the specifications on the Dano fingerprint module are listed at the bottom. They're also available on our website or Integrated Biometrics website. A second version of this format comes with the same fingerprint module integrated, but with the optional HID reader core module to allow you to validate fingerprints and I-class specific identification cards. So for mobile access control or identity verification, this is the great solution. Again, optional 2D imager and an ergonomic form factor with a removable battery. So that brings us to our final business unit, which is the Smart Asset Tracking business unit. Again, where we focus on traceability solutions for goods and people using RFID or IoT technology. In this business unit, we have a very specific methodology when we integrate solutions for traceability. It evolves in many different steps, which I'll go through quickly. It starts with an audit where we do a functional existing needs analysis and we understand your business constraints and your users. We then proceed to a site study where we do some pre-testing and we define some processes, an analysis of the environment, and we identify all the technical constraints of the equipment or the environment. We do a full report analysis and we define the hardware and software solution that would be required for the system and provide a preliminary analysis for the return on investment for the solution. We would then move forward to a pilot, perform a pilot to adjust technical or operational parameters and validate the technical specification as well as the return on investment assumptions. Finally, moving forward to the on-site installation, the cabling, the setup, the configuration, and we have a mobile team of experts that can be deployed in France or throughout Europe to perform the on-site installation. And finally, the final documentation for validation and sign off to full production, and a full performance analysis of the system. So this is the background of the types of solutions methodology that we follow at Kopernik. And in this business unit, our existing solutions will be enhanced by the new Access ER, which basically gives us one product with three possibilities specifically in the area of RFID tracking. So we have the base model Access on the left, which is your basic ruggedized handheld with two versions of imagers to choose from, and it can be used in mobile deployments. It can also be used in conjunction with a handheld RFID gun that's easy to hold, and it can be used for multiple inventory reading or intensive RFID scanning. And we can provide a direct connection integration link to many different industrial environments. And then the new Access ER, which is fully integrated, lightweight, small footprint RFID reader that can perform either individual RFID scans or multiple RFID inventory scans. This is the specification. The Access ER has an optional integrated UHF CON RFID module, which is a RAIN compliant integrated UHF EPC Class 1 module. It performs fast reading in dense tag environments for RFID tags. It's multi-region support, US and Europe, and it's specified for low power consumption, so extended battery life on the handheld. Again, the barcode reader is optional, and it's a nice integrated package. Again, the specifications are there at the bottom. They're available on our website and also the CON RFID website. Finally, the integration into the gun It's an RFD40 gun from Zebra. You can use the Copernic Secure Terminal, the access. We provide the device, adapter, and it enables the RFD40, which is a much higher performance, longer range RFID reader. So that completes the introduction to the Access ER that was given in June in Paris at the product launch. If you have any additional questions or require any additional information, please contact us at info@copernic.fr. Thank you.